Put it up on the board there. See what is cooking. See what people are doing. Chris, what is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Let me know if you can hear me. Pretty sure we're actually rolling, but just to confirm. Actually gonna move this down a little bit. There we go. All right. Oh, we got more people. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. I'm loaded till tomorrow. Okay, gotcha. Drop it off tomorrow. Very good. Very good. Eric, what is going on? Glad to have you here. Hear you loud and clear. Awesome. It's almost crazy. We're a couple. We're a couple live streams into actually working right. So crazy concept, but yeah. So we're actually putting some points on the board here. Oh man. Let's see. Very good. Okay. Here we go. Question. Brian asks, Chris, how are you liking Bennett? Rolling with some fifth wheels travel trailers for Bennett. Very good, man. Yeah, today has been kind of Thibodeau Services, what is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Over on this channel, Yo, I found you on your other channel, yeah. So this is my, Thibodeau Services. He's another dumpster person on YouTube, sharing the dumpster journey, running a business and all that. And he has discovered my previous wild ride in RV transport, in at least the channel here. So thanks for hopping on over here, sir. You are more than welcome. Usually we talk about food, sometimes truck parts, load boards, different things, but it can get a little wild here sometimes as well. But if you hear anything about burning pants, just ignore it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Todd, what's going on? Just hanging out in South Dakota on a reset in a on a UDIS loses location. What? With 2 trucks on a backhaul. Oh, a undisclosed. Okay, gotcha. Yes. Undisclosed location. Very good. Rolling with two trucks on the backhaul. Very good. Awesome. Chris, Brian, I like it. Wish we had a few more loads on the board, but they are coming. Okay. All right. Hello from Sturgis. From me, Todd, and Tanner. Nice. Very good. I'll say that I haven't had to sit long waiting on a load. Ron, yeah, the RV side has been slow last few weeks. Gotcha. Yeah, so we're halfway through August. I'd be interested to see what what does that look like these days for how the year, I guess, has been progressing. But I would know, no longer being an RV transport. So, hey, this is my dumpster friend. Yes, 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 indeed. We dive into dumpsters, all the above. It's a good time. Um, I like to say that I throw dumpsters at people, so that's kind of my little thing. But yeah, we throw dumpsters at people, basically. The cookie, what is going on? Glad to have you here. Chris, hoping to get a load from the power only board. Okay. Tell me to get back east. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. We got Jeff. What is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Everybody's saying hi. Hi, hi, hi. Nature Nut, I would never mention. Well, that's a really good thing, Nature Nut Photos. I'm glad he didn't mention that. Oh, my. Oh, dear. Let's see. Hello, Cookie, Chris, Jeff. I transport bandits from Todd. Everybody's saying hi. Yeah, where are you guys at? Where are you guys headed to? Chris said he's dropping off tomorrow. Yeah, I can tell you, I have. How many do I have? Oh dear. I have 5 pickups tomorrow, so I'm really not looking forward to that. I also need to do an oil change and say a prayer for my truck, kind of a thing. So, really, not exactly looking forward to that myself for dumpsters, but man, oh man. Let's see. I'm gonna add this deal here. Yeah, let me bump this up. So let's see. Oh, there it is. All right, another question for you guys. What's your next truck upgrade or repair? Something I actually just did this weekend, last night. On the Ram 12, I just replaced the basically cold air intake. All that to say, I did the finalization of things that fell off the truck, except they didn't exactly fall off the truck yet. They finally fell off the truck, and in the process of that, I discovered like 3 different holes in the cold air intake line, and like it's an original air box, whatever you want to call it. And I'm like, okay, it's time to replace this. So I got a S&B air filter, cold air intake filter, on that. Wow, wow. I'm not saying it's the best, but I'm just saying it's better than the OEM Ram line there. No, baffling or whatever it's called, the little filtering, the noise and all that. I can hear my turbo, which is like, ooh, So long overdue. Evidently, I was losing air. It was in just by the parts where the hose clamps basically go around. There was rips, there was holes. I'm like, what in the world has been going on? But replaced that, drove it around the block, around Lafayette a little bit, and wow, definitely response. So I don't know how much of a response it'll be noticeable at the fuel tank, at the pump, but neat to see that. So that was something I just did. Curious what is up on the next deal for you guys. Oh, man. Thibodeau, careful. I have now crossed the 2 streams. I would hate to clue in the dumpster guys something about Pants and Daniel. Oh, no. Oh, dear. It's one of those things, Thibodeau. One of those things. I'm about to go on a huge selling spree. Chris, as long as it's not power cords from dealerships that you stole, I guess it might be all right. Yeah. Mark, hi. I'll deliver in the morning and going home for a few days. Gotcha, Mark. Alrighty, yeah. Getting home. Make sure to do some maintenance. Do what you got to do there. Thibodeau, my next truck upgrade will be adding another third battery on my F550. Wow. Thibodeau, so do you have on that? Do you have like an under the truck tray for like 2 or 3, like under the step there? On my the Chevy 6500, I've got that little shelf below the passenger door, and there's room for 3, but I only have 2. I've considered getting a third one, but that's a lot of fun buying another battery. But that's huge, man. Awesome. With our systems, we definitely are using a lot of power there, and a bigger battery bank should definitely help on that. The Cookie, I had a new fuel pump put in my 99.59. Nice. The Cookie, is that, well, on a 90, is that a in-tank fuel pump, or is that high pressure? What does that look like for you? Which one, I guess, on that? Bo, what's going on? Auxiliary fuel tank for my F350. Nice. Bo, how big of a fuel tank? Technically, I guess I've got a 90-gallon for sale. Whoever wants to come grab it. Kind of a deal. Not too expensive or anything, but nice. Getting a little more efficiency on the road there. Very good. Getting better pricing out on the road. Awesome. Chris, my next repair will be the clutch in my Ranger. Hopefully I have the yacht sold. Gotcha. All right. The Cookie, I was thinking about adding a third battery to my diesel as well. Nice. Man, I mean, unless it's a truck that's got that extra tray, I feel like it'd be kind of hard to add a third battery, on the Rams, one on each side, driver, passenger, but I guess I've never considered a third battery for just the pickup truck itself, but I did consider having an additional battery bank back when I was wanting to experiment with AC and heat, having a battery bank built up off of the truck while rolling down the road, so at night turn off the truck, have a mega power system basically to either run electric for various things on the truck, other accessory stuff, but also if the battery bank was big enough to be able to have like the marine batteries to be able to actually have some AC or heat, something. I never pulled the trigger on that. It got into some pretty crazy numbers looking at all that, but yeah, just for the truck itself without other needs, I've never really thought about that. But yeah, Jeff, hi everyone from Wyoming. Glad to have you here, sir. Very good. Okay, you're high pressure. Okay, gotcha. On the 99, huh? The 5.9. Wow. The Cookie, I'm curious. Did you do that yourself? Did you have somebody else do that? On the 6.7, the high pressure pump that's on the driver's side there, I mean, my fat fingers had a hard time like getting that thing in there, but once the things were kind of lined up, it was, well, I may be blurring my memory on that, choosing to forget, but it was not horrible on the 6.7. I would imagine the 5.9, you've probably got a little bit more space to work with in there, maybe. I don't know. Bo, 100-ish gallon. Nice. Very good. Yeah, man. Seriously, that's the name of the game. Finding the best price in your route, and if you can, capitalize on that puppy. Get as much fuel as you possibly can at the lowest price, and just arbitrage kind of a deal. So that's awesome, man. Bright Future, loved your RV Transport YouTube content. Hello from Laredo, Texas. Hey, appreciate it, man. Glad to have you here. Yes, sir. Yeah. No longer in RV Transport now, but try to help the community and be a part of the little get together here we have on Sunday nights. So good stuff. Someday, honestly, for fun, and we'll see when that happens, but I wouldn't mind going back into RV Transport, being able to travel. Maybe not if I, because I would have to, but because I want to, and, take Kara with me and the psychotic dogs or whatever's going on at that point. But, yeah, we'll see. Thibodeau, I'm putting one on the back with my switch and go. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so going straight to your system. He's talking about his roll-off truck for dumpsters. He's in the dumpster business as well, and having another battery for that. So that would be huge. The battery bank is what I am looking to do. Okay, awesome. I did talk to one or two people who knew more than I did about it. And they said it was a lot to accomplish what I wanted to do with something like that. The marine batteries that can take that kind of abuse, really sucking the juice out of them, primarily. Thank you, honey. And then charging them throughout the day, of course. Got plenty of drive time to build them back up for the next day. But they said it's a lot of marine batteries it would take. And some other equipment to make it safer and more efficient and stuff. But man, there's a lot that goes into that, depending on how big you're wanting to go. But gotcha. Service garage. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I would imagine that's not too horrible of a job. But yeah, glad to have that. That went well for you. One of the things, and I did a video, talking a little bit about it. The CP3 pump. So opposed to the catastrophic problems that there have been with CP4 pumps, that high pressure, and I don't even know what's in the 5.9. Maybe it's a 3B3 CP3. I'm losing my mind. Maybe it's that same pump, an earlier version. But on my 6.7, it was very noticeable of a change in as soon the lagging, the efficiency. I mean, I saw a little bit of a boost in the fuel economy, but that new pump, you can just hear it at idle, and when you're pressing the gas and you let off real quick, you could feel the engine not hesitate and kind of catch itself as that pump is basically sending or not sending with that. That was a huge thing on that pump. So quite frankly, on the 17, the Ram 17 that I've got, I'm starting to feel that a little bit. Original, everything's pretty much original on the 17. So that's going to be a thing in the future here. But we'll see if my fingers are ready for the job to get down in there. Chris, I'm considering getting a Zoom room. Just curious about how much room is available to sleep. But unfortunately, I don't have to have a bed to myself. What is a Zoom room? I don't know what that is. A Zoom room. Bella is out of here, apparently. Jeff, hello from Wyoming. We're headed to Oregon, and then a backhaul from the dealership where we drop off to California. Booyah! Nice. Let's go. So, I would either look into an APU or lithium batteries and a DC to DC charger. Okay, awesome. Transport Bandits, what's going on? Hello there. We just switched drivers, so Jeff is driving, and now you're stuck with me. Okay. Glad to have you here. Be safe, and yeah, keep on rolling. Let's do it. Todd, Jeff drives the truck. Shots fired, Todd. Shots fired. He may be putting time out or whatever it is. The cookie, the old pump was okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Man, that. And when they go, like, obviously there's people who've had some pretty serious trouble with the CP4 actually blowing up and setting shrapnel and everything going on, but hopefully that was a slow death just in the process of that. Len Daniels, what's going on, sir? Hello from Mi Casa. Nice. Very good. Enjoy being home. Bandits, hello, the cookie. Or hey, I feel like I'm paraphrasing for people. It's literally right in front of my face. Hey, cookie. Yep. Todd Jeff drives occasionally. Oh my word. Oh, Chris, a Zoom room is a DOT approved sleeper. I've never heard of that. On top of the cab. Okay, so maybe I have. While maintaining space in the cab, which would be used for a small cooking station and space for rib. Dude. Can we just look that up? I think now that you say that, Zoom room, I just by itself, my first thought was like a Zoom meeting call. I'm like, you're doing what? What's going on? But so that sits above the cab. How much do those weigh? How much do those sleeper berths essentially? How much do those actually weigh? And does that affect anything else? I'd be curious to know. Todd, oh please don't mention timeout. She has a trigger finger. Bennett Sayland, Jeff won't let me teach whiskey the GSD any new tricks. Okay. Less than 1K. Okay. Wow. Do those have power? Is that what? Well, I guess I just don't have a clue, but that is interesting. I just got another email. We have pictures coming in. We have people texting me. There we go. Zoom room, boom. Man, people are taking screenshots of me. No, I was kidding. Hold on. Let's pull it up. Maybe. Or I'll just show it on my phone here. So if you don't know, just like I didn't know for a second there, not this guy up there, but that is what a little Zoom room is. Is there electrical in those? At least for lighting or something? Or is the kind of sky's the limit on that for AC or anything else going on? Or I'm assuming that's also a pretty penny. So, man. Okay, main game plan is to buy one more pickup when I'm able, then step up into a semi power supplied from a generator. Big plans coming. Okay, dude. Alrighty. Making it happen, man. Awesome. Very good. Yeah, I think I just got another, I mentioned an email. I think I got another emailed PO for a dumpster from a scammer company. So that's fun. That's a blessing. Liberty Dumpster. If you ever need a dumpster, don't call Liberty Dumpster across the country because they are scammers. So when you are home, don't do that. It's a whole other story. Len came home to power wash my radiator. Had the wiring harness break. Oh no. Took my fan clutch out with it. Now truck is cooling like it was new. Wow. So the wiring harness broke. So you replaced the harness as well as the fan clutch? Is that right? Wiring harness was to the couch fan? Okay. Good news, Len, from Bandits. Man, I remember my first radiator on the 12, the original stock. That had, and I did a lot of, I guess, out west loads that were pretty dirty, pretty dusty. I mean, most of you guys go west all the time. You live out there. It's, all the above. But essentially, I had, and I've got receipts. I've got pictures of that radiator being so incredibly caked. It looked like it looked like the pyramids or something. It looked like, not the pyramids, but mud patties, like building a hut. Like literally somebody said, I have a handful of just absolute muddy, nasty, who knows what in the world is in this. Let's slap it on the radiator and then just cover every fin possible to where it's completely blacked out. I had an issue with my thermostat that closed up, fully died on me, and that thing was plugged up. I think I've shared the story. Maybe I haven't, but that was pretty early on. And I was overheating like crazy. 230s, 240s, engines screaming at me, please stop, please stop. I'm on the side of the road going like 5 miles an hour. And I'd have to turn it off. I was getting cooked. It was a crazy hot summer day. And there was a guy who pulled off, another fellow transporter, pulled off, came back. He was like, hey, man, are you good? I'm like, no. Pretty sure my thermostat as well as my radiator is just caked. It can't breathe. It can't do anything. It's in trouble. And so, anyways, he kind of helped me. We limped all the way to the next town. And with minimal tools, I, in a non, flashing light, even little town, or we'll call it one road with some buildings on the one road. They had an auto parts store, by God's grace, and I got one thermostat, the one thermostat that would fit my truck they had. And I swapped out the thermostat, put more coolant into it, and that was good enough for me to continue on the trip. That was kind of crazy, but oh my word. Wow. Transport Bandits first to hit the like button. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Todd, great news, Len. There we go. I've never had much success with my cooling systems. They don't like me. It was constantly a fight. The radiator that I did replace or upgrade to was a Mishimoto radiator, which instead of having the plastic reservoirs on the side that can eventually crack and just leak out coolant, I guess that's how it kind of was portrayed to me. I paid some serious money, for better, for worse. I think for better. That Mishimoto radiator for the 6.7. It's a lot larger of a radiator, better cooling capacity, and ultimately going to be more durable. And that's what I replaced it with. I've still got it in there now. Same one. It's gone through a lot, but we're still cooling. So, but I don't have to go through the mud pits, I guess, that I went through before, getting all muddy on that front end there. I have done obviously a lot of bugs into that radiator by just taking the air compressor and just going straight down, get most of the bugs out of there. So that's how we roll for the most part on that. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. I think we're caught up on comments as well. As you can see, Mr. Ryder is he is he's chilling. That's all we can really say. He's doing better than I am. He's doing better than all of us probably. He is living the dream. Zero cares. Bella, I think she's running around with Kara downstairs, but man. Oh. There we go. Here we go. Brian, looking at upgrading trucks. My current truck is at 615. There you go. And it's still in great shape, but still actually books for decent money. Probably upgrade and sell before a major failure. Yeah, man. The question is, well, I'll just say this. The 17, the KBB on it right now, I think is like to a private buyer, not selling it as a trade-in or, whatever. I think it's like 22,000, 21,000, and it's kind of a tough thing, what it says it's worth, and then there's what somebody's willing to pay for it. And I would say for that truck, for that 17 that I bought for my buddy, it is in incredible shape. It is stupid clean. It's got 550 something miles on it, 540 something, and I don't know if unless you're another transporter or something like that. I don't know who exactly would buy it or not. Not to be a discouragement, but I'm just curious. I don't know if I didn't know what I know now about these trucks and what they've been used for and all that, going into it. I don't know if I would be willing to pay, 21 grand for this truck with over 500,000 miles. That's just me. I don't know. But it's interesting to see how that kind of all plays out. For a brief moment more recently, I've considered what would it look like to have a new truck? And, reality is a pretty big stick to hit you in the face. But to not have two used trucks, what would it be like to have a new truck or newish, very newish, and not be always fighting something for the next several years? What would that look like? It's a little enticing, but I don't think it can exactly happen right now. But very, very curious about that. So. Where are we at? Chris, Brian, that's smart. I think Anthony is down again for transmission issues. Brandon, so that's what we did. Smart. Brian, what are you thinking of going into? Chris, what Kelly Blue Book says and what people are willing to pay is crazy. I'm asking half the value of the yacht, and people still offer me half of what it's listed at. Yeah, I mean, you know, money is still on the seemingly more expensive side to finance. It's not cheap to finance. And as far as having cash on hand to be throwing money, like in this economy, it's a little tighter. I don't know about for you, but it's definitely a little tighter. So making that happen is can be tough. Brian, going up to a 3500 dual rear wheel. Nice. In a 2500 now. Gotcha. So bumping up to a 1 ton. Nice. Bandits say you'll like the 3500. There you go. Man. I don't know. Now that I've got both, when I've got both running at the same time, that's always a good thing. But man, I it's really hard to even consider whether it was an option or not. Getting rid of these two trucks, I just, it's like the trouble you do know is better than the trouble you don't know, kind of a deal. Like, I know what's been done on my trucks. I know how they've been maintained. I know all the upgrades. I know what they sound like under normal circumstances. It's all of that, where you're at currently versus who knows, what the future is on anything really. But Todd says, yeah, Brian, the 3500 is the way to go. Boom. With the dually, man, making it happen. Just for fun, I went on Ram's site to build and price out a truck the other day, and not going to happen. But I was just curious, what are these things costing? How much are these trucks going for? And I think the cheapest option, you barely get a fourth wheel. You've got like an axle and a half kind of a thing, I guess. On the Tradesman 2025, I guess, I think it is. I think it was 45,000. And that is like nothing. Absolutely nothing. Obviously, maybe a year, older model, 24, 23, still not sold. Maybe you get a steal of a deal, kind of a thing. But interesting to see the pricing on that, and wow. And it obviously just went all the way up to over 100K, all that. I was poking around on there a little bit, and I'm like, dude. Little reality check. Oh my word. Brian, getting set to get my CDL, so need truck to go with it. Hey, there you go. 2 peas in a pod. CDL 3500 rolling, man. Very good. Man. Gotcha. Awesome. Brian, if I can ask, I'm assuming the CDL school that you're going to, evidently, if we have to go to a school for that. What are you paying for that school? What does that look like? If you're just getting the CDL now. Len, let me pull this up. Len, my son's '05 D-Max dealer just offered him $2,500. No rust, and only thing wrong are headliners and one leather armrest. Other than that, leather seat have no cracks or rips. Wow. An '05, so that's what, 19 years. 19-year-old truck, offered him $2,500. Chris, Brian, a CDL is the way to go with this business. I was even talking to them in the recruitment office about that earlier. Bandits, our new truck is 5.5 months old now. Started at 0 miles. Now have 83,000 with no issues yet. Booyah! Fingers crossed on our F-350 7.3 Godzilla. Gasser saving a lot of maintenance. Wow. Man, keep on crushing, Bandits. You got, dude, those wheels are like begging for mercy. Like, they do not stop with you guys. That's awesome. Awesome. NatureNet Photos, was it less money if you go ahead and get it without... NatureNet, how dare you? That's a blessing. Thank you for that. Oh, my word. Pastor Anthony, what is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Hey. Brian, yes, Chris, our company will pay for it. Nice. Oh, wait. Hold on. What am I saying pay for? The transport company will pay for you to go to class? Pay for... my understanding is it's like some thousands of dollars, right? For you to get your CDL now. Wow. What's going on, Brian? Treat. NatureNet Photos. Hi, Brian. Anthony, good evening. NatureNet Photos. Chris. Brian, that's one of the biggest things that brought me over here to Bennett. Plus, the pay seems to be better than most companies. Wow. Dude, maybe I might need to go to Bennett. Guys, I might have to come back. I might have to come back to RV Transport to go to Bennett so I can get a free CDL. Drive for a little bit and then come back to dumpsters. I don't know. Todd, Brian, I got your message from Jeff. Oh dear. Can I just go to the next thing? Nope, I have to click the thing. Okay. Chris, I don't remember the requirements, but yes, Bennett will pay for you to get the CDL. Nice, man. Brian, yes, Chris, I mainly do the power-only stuff. Only pull new RVs if something else gets me up north. Pastor Anthony, the transmission is out. Dude. Oh, man. Daniel, are you available for a call tomorrow? Yes. Dude. Out again. I'm thinking about starting a side gig renting trailers. Oh, man. Yeah. Let me know, man. However I can help. Dude, that is so discouraging to hear. We'll find out more tomorrow on the phone, but I'm sorry to hear that, man. Brian, yes, Daniel, they will pay for it. I remember when Synergy would give you like $100 if you got your CDL, and that was before the DOT monstrosity of being required to go to a school and all that. I'm actually a little curious, and I haven't heard anybody talk about it. You know, I'm assuming, besides for the money, I'm assuming they changed the requirements to have a CDL with going to a school than just studying, knowing the information, taking a road test, and just being done. Just in and out, boom. Besides the money factor and government grants, I would imagine, with different schools and more red tape. The government's only going to want to expand and bloat and vomit everywhere all over us. But that's, not me saying that. Besides that, I'm assuming their purpose was for people to be trained better and for the roads to be safer, ideally, to see an impact of commercial drivers on the road and there being a bump in safety. What I'm wondering is, it's been what, a year, almost a year, 2 years? I don't even know now. It's been a little bit. Has there actually been a bump in safety? Are accidents down? Are there, is there any trackable evidence that requiring people to go to school and to pay thousands of dollars, like 2, 3, I've heard like $5,000 before, to go to a school like that, actually has done anything at all? Like, is there anything noticeable at all? And if there's not, and it's just about the money, I've got some other words for you. But there you go. That's just a little, whatever, little thought there. Chris, Brian, did you get one of the loads going up to Wyoming last week? You got to meet their requirements. 3 years minimum with them is the main one. Gotcha, Brian. Gotcha. Yeah, that'll definitely keep some people out from just taking advantage of that. I gotcha, man. With Synergy, 7 years? If only they had offered that at that time. Oh, my word. Todd, did he make it home? Brian T. Brian A. No, Chris didn't. Not much this week. Gotcha. Brian T. Just left Iowa 80 45 minutes ago. Gotcha. Very cool. Well, guys, we're a little past 45 minutes. I don't know. We can keep chit-chatting, or I might hop off here. I've kind of changed it to 8 o'clock just because starting at 8, wanting to keep it start at 8 so we're not going too late. Sometimes we can run along, but yeah. Dude, Ryder is literally gone. He is just not even... Ryder. Dude, his eyes rolled back in the back of his head. He was... Sorry, buddy. Go to sleep. Nope. It's not licky time. Nope. Not time to lick me. I already know that's what he wants to do. He's living the life back there. Oh, I gotta pull this up. Pastor Anthony, definitely keep me in your prayers, absolutely. And I just got your text messages. Oh, whoa, what, dude? Oh man, yeah, we do need to keep him in our prayers. He's having a tough time. Len, CDL school takes longer to complete and more money for the class. Have heard 4 to 6 weeks when it used to be 2. Dude. Yeah, I don't know. Since the government can do whatever it wants and have no accountability and know anything, I at least would like to know, is it doing anything at all? Is the school actually promoting safer stats across the board or anything at all, rather than just screwing people for more money? So there's that. Nature, I think it's been 2 years in Indiana. CDL is around 7. Bro. Robbery. Ryan, Anthony, we feel for you, my friend. Absolutely. Tough. Oh. Well, if you were here, Pastor Anthony, we got Mr. Ryder who would give you all the loving and the licking. So, whenever he wakes up from his nap, I guess. Pastor Anthony, I've looked at a drive-away job transporting school buses. It's a contract job, but they pay the expenses getting you back for the next load. I'm still getting the details. Interesting. Wow. Chris No saw a head-on collision in Utah earlier today between a car and a semi. Oh. That is not good to hear. Alrighty, well, guys, thank you for being here. I think we're gonna hop off with this. Be praying for Pastor Anthony, making decisions. We've all been there, having the truck go down. Bad things happen. We pivot. We find out a way, one way or another, whatever that looks like. So, thank you for being here. I'm trying to be more consistent, being here on time at 8 o'clock. I've got my other YouTube channel live stream at 8 o'clock too. So trying to dial that in. But man, Bo, God bless all. Pastor Anthony, glad I got to hang out a bit. Bandits, we're going to hop off now. Y'all be safe. Good night. Yeah, man. Seriously, Pastor Anthony, give me a call tomorrow. We'll chat about it. Brainstorm, whatever can happen. But I will definitely be praying for you. I will catch you guys later. Be safe out on the roads, and we'll catch you later. God bless.